Ahoy and welcome back to Turtle Crossing Sailing. If you're new here, we're a family of 3 setting sail on big adventures in our very small boat, Mr. Turtle. Right now we're soaking in the breathtaking Thousand Islands, our first big cruising stop as we slowly but surely head south with dreams of reaching the Bahamas. Whee!
This is Whiskey Island and Cedar Island where we just stayed, and this is, I think, the mainland. Like, this is Dead Man Cove, Dead Man Bay, which is just Kingston. We're out of there, and we'll put up our sails as soon as possible, I guess.
Not much wind though. There's supposed to be a lot more.
There's supposed to be 10 minutes, like an hour or so, 10 knots.
Alright, we're getting to the shallow part here. Yep, 19.
Thread the needle.
Just waiting for the wind to pick up. It's supposed to get windy, but it hasn't yet. Nice! So we've had a lot of interesting encounters over the last couple of days, like that range from people telling us that that you can't do what you're trying to do with the boat that you have and with a child and all that stuff, to people being like, oh yeah, absolutely, you'll be fine. And generally speaking, the people who are telling us we'll be fine are the people who have already done it and have come back and said. So I'm gonna go with that, but also, like, everybody's got a different level of things that they're willing to put up with. So to someone it might be impossible to live in a small space with their child, but we've been doing it now for 3 years without killing each other. And William's just down there right now having a snack under the table with his headphones on that he put on himself proudly. And I just can't imagine any other kid, like, if we had a different type of child, somebody maybe more rambunctious or whatever, then maybe, yeah, it would be difficult, but it's not difficult at all with William. So yeah, just remember, when people are telling you what you can and can't do, they're not living your life and they don't know the circumstances that you're in, so they can't really give you an accurate picture of what's possible. And if we listen to all the naysayers, then no, we wouldn't be doing this, and this is pretty awesome so far. So it's my little ramble and thought as we cross to our next stop in the Thousand Islands, Breaky Bay. We are approaching Breaky Bay. It's still, we barely had any wind at all this entire time. There's Chris is seeing wind. Yeah, you're right. On the other side of the shore. When we came in here, all the boats were facing just random directions, even though the wind was coming from inside the bay. And so we just dropped anchor facing direct opposite of wind, because I don't know why. We just didn't want to get too close to all the boats if they weren't organized and they swung in a weird way. But now they're all facing the right way, so we're gonna find out if we effed up. This is the first time that we've ever had to reset an anchor. There's a couple elements at play here. It's a brand new chain, and we should have just head to wind. I
to the next spot.
You don't like it here?
I can't do that more than once, I don't think. We are leaving Breaky Bay. We were wanting to stay a night there, but it was too weedy, I guess. We couldn't, it's too busy, so there's 10 boats taking all the best spots. So we anchored a little further away, and we dragged for the first time we've ever anchored. Our anchor didn't set the first time, and it's our first time with all chain. So we were anchored in like 25 feet all chain, and the only way to get it up is by hand. So when it failed the first time because of these weeds, I said let's just go to the next one, because it's a lot of exertion to clear those off, or to lift it all the way out of the water, clear the weeds, to try again and maybe get the same result. So I said let's just go on to the next Thousand Island. We're aiming for Aubrey in the Admiral Islands. We were thinking about Mermaid, but somebody at the last island said Mermaid gets hit by a lot of wake, just like Cedar Island got hit by a lot of wake, like boats going by often and making a big mess of the shoreline. Would have been nice to stay there, but it was busier than I would have liked. Maybe would have been good swimming, but I don't know. So let's carry on, and then we're one day closer to Gananoque, which is where we're meeting Sarah's mom. Yeah.
Welcome to Aubrey Island. We didn't film as we were coming in because that was pretty hectic. There was a lot of powerboats, and I like heard of kayaks coming out and sea-doos and other boats, just traffic in general, and it's like hit or miss whether or not there's going to be even a spot where you want to go right now, because we're heading into the French holiday soon, so it's just getting busier and busier. It's also summertime. But we did get a spot at this nice little island, and it looks like a pretty good swimming hole behind me. No, because if we're all sharing it, it will take a little bit more.
They have the top that across.
The boys left without me. Ouch, because I'm always the one getting everybody ready, so I'm never ready when they're ready to go. So then they just walk off and leave me. I'm gonna bring my snorkeling stuff. Probably unnecessary and I might not use it, but the water's so clear that it's kind of fun. All right, off we go. 1 and 2. You doing okay back there, Christopher?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You having a fun adventure so far?
Sure am.
We did have the parks guy come by. We've been now docking for, I guess this is our 5th day.
This is our 4th day, but we've done 3 nights so far.
We did buy our parks pass, but we hadn't been approached yet by any of the rangers. But he came out today and knocked on our boat, and I showed him my email confirmation because we're waiting for my mom to visit in Gananoque to deliver the actual permit. So that was fine. He was really nice. And yeah, it was about $400 for us to basically have unlimited docking for the season. Is it this way?
No, you can go this way.
Okay. So this is our little lagoon for the day. Beautiful. There's some chairs over there if we want to sit over there.
I want to say
And a picnic table for our picnic that William helped me pack. Christopher's getting a haircut today. I was able to cut only a little bit of Christopher's hair before the razor died. The buzzer. Yeah.
I'm going that way.
I'm going this way. I'm going back to Mr. Turtle to go swimming.
We're going back to Turtle.
Did a little bit of swimming.
Going by myself.
Had our food. I think we need more water. What do you think?
Yes. Can I make it?
No, I don't want to do that after you make it.
That's Sip some. Pretend.
I'm not going to pretend to sip. Oh, look at 2 bagfuls. Where do you want to do it? Here?
Might as well do it at that one, and then we can keep an eye on the embers.
And then maybe people will come and say hi.
Yeah, and socialize.
All right.
You think it's fair to take it?
Absolutely. I think that's normal.
I saw some.
My lovely husband is always a stickler for rules and is worried that
This is the most badass thing I've ever
it's so badass for him right now. Somebody left their firewood because they were like, oh, we won't use the rest of this, so we'll leave it for somebody else to use it. And Chris is like, I don't want to get in trouble.
Use it for something else.
No, we're going to use it for ourselves. But we're going to take it back to the closer fire pit so that maybe we can make some friends.
Where's more stars, Mom? Mom,
Yeah?
happy fire night.
Happy fire night, honey.
Dad.
Happy Fire Night.
Mom!
Go away, please. Made it away safe from the adorable feral animal. So today I think we are going to, I don't know, we're discussing it now. We're trying to see about moving maybe a little closer to Gananoque or to Gananoque, but to spend a week at Gananoque, which is the cheaper option, it's almost $500. So that's not really feasible. That would be our whole budget. So we're still discussing because tomorrow is supposed to be a thunderstorm and the tail end of Beryl. So we might be getting up to 50 millimeters or more of rain, which would be good because we could wash the boat. Anyways, haven't figured out a plan just yet.
Your shallow draft, but we kind of are shallow draft.
Just trying to figure out where we're gonna go.
I think we're heading to Gananoque to dump garbage because we had raccoons last night and we gotta get rid of this garbage.
William needs some playtime, so it might be nice to go into the free dock at Gananoque, but
Get a few groceries, drop our garbage, fill up in water if we can, and then head back to, I'm looking at Beau Rivage Island, and there seem to be lots of docks. I'm just not sure if we can get into any of them. Like, I don't know, I'm having a very hard time figuring out what's accessible by sailboat and what's just accessible by
well, that's
motorboat.
a sailboat though. That's in there. It's a mast in that picture.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only real spot I see on that island that would be good for us.
But part of the figuring out is that we're seeing my mom on the weekend, and she's coming to bring all of our Amazon stuff that we've been ordering in the last little while to finish some of the little jobs that we need done. Like the dinghy needs to have lights and numbers. So I did that yesterday. I applied for the license for it because in Florida, I guess you need it, is what we've been told. So we're just gonna do it now in Canada, where it's apparently easier and free to do it. And then what else did I do? We started the process of like filling out our Roam app, which is the new app which helps boaters travel to the States and check in, because then you don't actually have to go to the shore and talk to an agent necessarily. You can do it through FaceTime. So started that process because that way if we get it all sorted out, then we can start exploring some of the American islands, which would be cool. But we want to be able to go in and out easily without it like being a big pain in the butt to check in and check out again. So just little jobs that we're trying to finish. We're just preparing to leave, and we could just back out, but there's some rocks over here, and Mr. Turtle likes to turn wherever he may, and if we turn that way, we might hit a rock. So we're gonna try and turn us around here because we can.
We just here at Mermaid Island. It wasn't our first choice, but there's a storm coming tomorrow, and it'll be okay, I think. We just docked down there. There's the docks. Up ahead here is the washrooms. So there's a sailboat beside us who's taking the longest slip, and we might take it from them when they leave at 4 o'clock. And it looks like there's a party pontoon boat here, but it's not kitted to stay the night, so I'm sure they're leaving shortly, so it might just be us tonight. But at 4 o'clock it would be nice to turn our boat around and take the spot that the bigger sailboat has right now. All right, so that's Aubrey Island over there. We woke up there. We went to Aubrey in between. It's probably about 35 minutes, 40 minutes to get to Aubrey. We ran some errands, laundry and just some groceries, filled up our water tank, and then we wanted to go back to Beau Ravi, but it looked like their docks were full and hard to get into, so we came to Mermaid because we saw that there was a spot, but the spots here are very small. So like we have a relatively small beam, but we're kind of taking up 2 spots. So this is us for at least tonight, and tomorrow night is a big storm. So we might hang tight, or we might try to get a better spot for tomorrow.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, you watching the tide roll away. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, wasting time. got nothing to live for, and nothing's gonna come my way. I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll